Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Puma ST Line X walk around video. But like always, before we begin, if you are enjoying the Perkins Garage's YouTube content, why don't you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you have any questions or comments after the video, please leave them in the comment section below. This here is a magnetic grey Ford Puma ST Line X MHEV, so that is a mild hybrid electrical vehicle. So there's no waiting to charge, there's no plugging in, there's nothing like that. You just get in it, drive it like a normal vehicle, and you get some really good MPG out the back of it. That is thanks to the 1 litre EcoBoost engine that produces 125 PS of power. That 125 PS of power is then transmitted through a beautiful 7-speed automatic gearbox. We are registered on a 72 registration, meaning we'll take Ford warranty with us until September 2025. The vehicle itself is just under 4,000 miles, but like always, I'll get the exact mileage once we're on the dash in a moment. So sit pretty and let me walk you around this glorious, I think it's glorious, Puma ST Line. So I'm a massive fan of the magnetic grey colour, and now we have the July sunshine burning through. Then I put my head in it. We can show you just how beautiful that magnetic grey sparkles. Anyway, enough about the colour. Remote central locking key. One unclick wakes up the daytime running lights. They're going to be flashing in your video simply because the frequency in which my camera records at. But daytime running lights give you ultimate visibility no matter what the lighting conditions. Like for example now in bright sunshine they are still perfectly visible. So inside those nice LED headlights, got it the way around, inside those lamps are nice LED headlights, and just below we have LED front fog lights and front parking sensors which trail along the front lip of the bumper. Just down there, the little dark blacked out bit is the front facing radar, responsible for a lot of the driver assistance pack. That, or more in particular, that is the pre-collision assist. Don't worry, once we're inside the vehicle I will cover most of the driver assistance pack for you. Before we look at the lovely wheels, let's talk some sensors. We've got a lot of sensors on this one. That one there is for the automated lights. The sun goes down, the moon comes up, your lights come on. Happy days. We have one there for the traffic speed sign recognition. I have one for the automated rain sensing wipers, and one for the auto dipped beam function. You guessed it, we have a panoramic glass opening roof with obviously the fly catcher in the middle. No, I'm joking, it's only a wind distorter, so you don't get that horrible wind noise. But yeah, lets abundance of light and air inside the cabin, really opening it all up inside. Back down to earth now, let's have a look at these glorious 17-inch machine cut alloy wheels. Actually 18-inch machine cut alloy wheels. We have the nice shiny face with a gloss black just behind. They are fitted with the Continental Eco Contact 6 tyres as standard, and just through there you can see the silver painted brake caliper. Back up to the body of the vehicle, we have some subtle ST Line badging on both the front wings, and as we approach the driver's door, let's discuss a bit of spec. So I've just locked the vehicle. Let's go to half zoom so you can see what I'm referring to. On the driver's door we have 4 lines that states we have keyless entry. A tap behind the door handle like so will unlock the vehicle, power folding and heated door mirrors, and a click on the 4 lines will then lock the vehicle. If I just demonstrate quickly, also part of the driver assistance pack, I might need my finger just to show you it, let's zoom back in as well, is that little monitor that will illuminate orange if someone was in your blind spot, either on the near side or the off side. Taking a step back now, looking at the colour schemes, we have rear privacy glass, we have the gloss black wheels, and we have the black painted roof, obviously with the panoramic glass in the middle, so it gives that two-tone effect of the grey and the dark. It looks very smart indeed. So this stage I'm going to come to the offside rear of the vehicle. I'm going to get the camera nice and high, and I'm going to shimmy my way down the body of the vehicle, hopefully showing you just how lovely all the body panels are. It gives you a good understanding of that glorious. This one is like a pane of glass. So we'll link that round to the offside rear wheel. Those of you that are interested, we have rear drum brakes on the rear, ultra efficient, low running costs, and perfect for a vehicle such as this. So we're coming round the rear bumper now. We have parking sensors up on the rear bumper there, so that suggests we have forward active park assist. So we have 6 parking sensors on in total at the rear of this Puma. They are complemented beautifully with a high definition reversing camera. I am a big fan of the black Puma badges as well. I think that looks very smart. Again, all in accordance with the colour scheme of the vehicle. Now at the near side rear, we're going to give it the exact same treatment. So I'm going to start off nice and high and just work our way down the body, showing you just how lovely all the body panels are. And again, link that round to the near side rear wheel. We are also filled from the near side rear wing as well. And we'll follow the skirt all the way down to the near side front wheel. Wonderful. So we've done the outside, exterior. Now it's time to have a look at the interior. So double click on the remote central lock-in and that will wake up the power tailgate. So it's a hands-free system, and you also have the button on the right hand side of the boot seal to shut it once you're done. So I love the boots in the Puma because of the versatility. I think they're very, very well designed. So first off, let me draw your attention to these plastic points either side and how low the boot liner, if you like, is at the moment. So this is in its lowest position. So you've got so it's in my hand there. So you've got an incredible volume of space, storage space inside the boot. They're versatile in the respects. You can pull these up, the clips have come out, put the liner up, then you're in a higher position, giving you less distance so you don't have to bend down as far when you're loading heavier objects. Equally, that opens up the space underneath this section here. This is called a mega box, but this one is a little bit special because this one actually has a space saver spare wheel inside. So yes, you can have a spare wheel inside a Puma, don't let them tell you otherwise. So you've got a space saver kit already in there. Effectively, if you didn't want the space saver, you can take that out and you've got a little like bathtub area. You can put your money wellies and your money dog or cool box or anything you like in there. So it's very, very versatile. So we'll shut up the rear tailgate and we'll have a look inside. So let's just unlock the vehicle. Obviously I use keyless entry to unlock it, so that expires after a while as a bit of a safety feature. Okay, inside we have electric window controls on every door card. We spin the camera around now, we can have a look at this glorious ST line interior, which is a part leather, part cloth interior, and it's all defined by that gorgeous red stitching all the way around. So it's a very durable, very robust, easy to clean interior. We have 2 ISOFIX seats, so the left hand rear and the right hand rear. Clip the kiddie seats in and keep them nice and secure in transit. So that is the rear seating inside the Puma. To be honest, it doesn't even look like it's ever been sat on. It's in fantastic condition, and I'm a big fan of ST lines. I'm just going to draw your attention, up to the sky and show you just how much light that panoramic glass roof is letting into the vehicle. Okay, onto the driver's seat. So on the driver's door card, as to be expected, 4 electric window controls, mirror controls and interior locking just above. Spinning it around now, we can have a look at the driver's seat. So we have, again, the part leather, part cloth interior, all defined by some lovely aggressive red stitching. That red stitching also continues onto the steering wheel. So if you have a quick look at that, you can just see the quality of the steering wheel, the girth of it, and yeah, I'm a big fan of the red stitching. I like the active blue stitching as well, that's also very nice. So we have a manually controlled adjustable seat even, so height adjustment, rear tilt, front tilt, and also forward and backwards on the rail. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle. You're going to hear a bit of distortion on my microphone, so just bear with us for a second please. Now inside the vehicle we have an electronic digital dash, but before we turn anything on, the exact mileage is 3,361.4 miles. Okay, so with the foot on the brake, we can click on the engine start stop button and that will turn the engine on. So ensure my aircon is down so you can hear me. Okay, so let's give you a quick tour around the digital dash. So on the right hand side of the steering wheel are arrows. That's going to be blowing right into our mic. Let's just turn that down. So the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel, we have a return and a menu button as well, and that is going to control the digital driver display ahead of us. So from left to right we have a coolant temperature sensor, a digital speedo, we have a hybrid gauge in the middle, but that's where we can customise what you're looking at, so whether it's tyre pressures, fuel economy, chip computers. What's this? This has been averaging 44.7 over the last 3,500 miles or so. Back to the hybrid gauge there as well. To the right hand side you have the RPM times 1000 and a digital fuel gauge on the right hand side. At the bottom there we have a digital readout of fuel, we have an ambient air temperature sensor, yes it's warm, a gear select indicator, and also the odometer down at the bottom left hand side. To come away from the screen quickly, we'll show you around the steering wheel. Because this is an automatic vehicle, this one comes with the flappy paddles for minus and plus gear on either side. On the steering wheel again, I think the steering wheel is immense quality. I am a big fan of it, it just feels lovely in the hand. To the left hand side is all of your adaptive cruise control buttons on this cluster here. So you have the lane centering, we have the distance to the vehicle in front, we have a speed limiter, on and off standby, and we can resume or set the speed up and down in the middle. Just below it we have volume down, volume up, a mute button, and to the right hand side again the arrows used to control that menu, a voice command, a pick up, decline and forward and next song function. So the voice command button leads you on lovely to talk about the sync module. So if I just move the camera over to the left hand side now, this screen here is called an infotainment screen. In particular in Ford vehicles it's called Sync. It's the Sync 3.4 and we could tell that because of the dark blue band at the bottom. Divides into audio, phone, navigation, mobile apps and settings. So if we start in audio, let's get the camera position somewhere nice. Sources, we have FM, DAB and Bluetooth audio. In addition to Bluetooth audio, this screen is fully supportive of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That links me back onto the voice command button. So when you click on your voice command button, that will activate your voice assistant on your mobile. For me, I use a Apple phone, so I have Siri. What Siri will do, I can ask Siri to do a whole multitude of different things, such as make phone calls, navigation, anything you like, but it keeps your hands off the phone whilst you are driving. So it's an essential bit of information. And if you refer to my other photographs, you can see what the Apple software looks like on the screen. Another one is a lot of people these days use Waze, a navigation software on mobile telephone. So if you are using Waze, that can also be used on this screen here. Personally, I've used Ford navigation for 5 years now, never once let me down. Click search, wait for the keyboard to load, and for example you'd like to come to Perkins Garages to have a look at this Puma, Charlie Mike 77 6 Sierra Alpha, click the search bar and that will navigate you to Perkins like so. So nice user friendly screen to get used to. Just below that quickly we have the heating, ventilation and air conditioning function, so fan speed, temperature control, electronically heated front screen, different flows of vents, different air conditioning and different DMIS functions. Next to the gear selector we have a 12 volt socket and a USB port to keep yourself nicely charged up. If that wasn't enough and your phone does support it, that is for a wireless phone charging pad. So if your phone supports wireless charging, place it down there and it will charge up in transit. I'll just put the vehicle into reverse as well, just to show you the high definition reversing camera with proximity sensor to the right hand side. There is one spectacular button I forgot to press, and that's for the Ford Active Self Park Assist. So that will get you in and out of a parallel park out, a bay park in and a parallel park in. So if you do struggle with your parking, buy a vehicle that will park for you. In addition to the info, this is such a well-spec Puma. Can't get over it. Got so much on it. So sorry about the time consuming. So the self park assist, also the B&O uprated sound system. So there's 10 individual speakers around the vehicle. Some of the crispest sound system you'll hear on a Ford, and you can adjust all of your sound settings via there as well. So didn't forget it, but B&O sound system, one of the best on the market. We've got different down here, multitude of different mode buttons. We've got one for traction control, self park, parking sensors, and last but not least, automated stop start. So in the essence of time, we're up to 15 minutes already. I know I do waffle on a bit. Thanks for watching. Any questions, give us a call, 01376 550 899. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and I'll speak to you soon.